Alright everybody, welcome. Doug McKay with the M48 update for the 9th of April 2010. And let's see how many charts we can go through today. Let's start out with USO. Quite possibly this position will pull in to where it broke out, which would be right around 40.35, 40.39. We closed at 41.17 today. On the flip side of that, not the flip side of that, but one of the other ETFs that we're tracking oil with that looks better is DIG. DIG. You can see we closed today at 37.07. I do like this chart, the fact that it closed above this high here, which was 36.92, closed today at 37.07. Let's also take a look at Yahoo, and this is a position we put on the other day. What we were looking for is a close above 1650. We got that back on 4.6, and then we could have entered here on 4.7. If you missed it then, you could have entered yesterday at the open, which was basically 1691. Big move up today, but then pulled in to finish at 1752. Again, one more reason why technical analysis works. You can obviously see we weren't the only ones looking at this particular chart based on the volume down here. Let's also take a look at TBT, short bonds. We've got our stop just under the 50-day moving average, and I'm keeping an eye, even though this is tied to the 20, I'm keeping an eye on the 10-year bond TNX. But right now this trade is still holding up. Let's also take a look at BBH. And again, we have our stop basically right in here. We really need to get a close above this candle in order to increase the probabilities there. Let's also take a look at SMH. This chart is holding up. Not a lot to talk about there. NAT. Nice chart. Again, I like the way we got above this little area of resistance here. We're actually going to call this one the chart of the day, and the reason for that is it's quite possible that we will fill this gap over here. The low on this candle was 32.57, so we may get there. On some of these, you can tell on the table we're moving up our stop. Burger King, BKC, that's still a nice chart. Nice the way it held, 21 bucks. And then let's take a look at Brazil, EWZ, and that chart looks good as well. Again, would be nice to get a close above this candle here. The high in that candle was 75.95. We'll also take a look at NG. Nice recovery here. Very nice chart. Not a lot to talk about there. Our stop is above entry there. CPA. Cope Holdings. Very nice move today. On that one, we don't need to pull up the SPY. GLD we talked about the other day, adding to GLD if we got a close basically above 112.50, so that happened yesterday. We got a close at 112.65, and then today we closed at 113.64, so we're 10% into that. Qualcomm is still flat. Let's take a look at ALTR and see how that's doing. That one's alright. We've got our stop right now at 24.01. We closed today at 24.91. We really need to get above this candle here to increase the probabilities of that trade continuing to work. Let's take a look at Southwest, LUV. Again, that one's still trending. Take a look at McDonald's, and then we'll take a look at a couple we were stopped out of. McDonald's had a great day yesterday. We've got this in the managed accounts. Little profit taking today, but closed at the upper end of the range. We were stopped out of AGG, which is the bond ETF. Again, this one, it could fill this gap here. If it gets there, we're going to have some definitely resistance at 104.25. And then we were stopped out of Walmart. We were going to add to Walmart when it was shaping up to be a symmetrical triangle or pennant if we got a close above 56.10. That never happened. It broke down. We were stopped out actually today We're going to let the trade go, but we're going to continue to watch it. If it gets above 56.10, we'll put it back on. All right, you guys, that's it. Doug McKay, have a great weekend. M48 update on the 9th of April 2010. Thanks.